Alright guys, how's it going? I'm back with another YouTube video. Today is Sunday, May 14th, and I'm going to be hitting a leg day. It's going to be a heavy leg day, so I'm going to be doing 5 sets of 5 on the deadlifts. It's going to be just regular conventional deadlifts. It calls for sumo, but I'm going to be doing conventional just because I feel it's personally more comfortable. Other people like the sumo, but just for me, I feel better and better off with the conventional. So I'll be hitting that, and I'm going to bring you guys along, give you guys some tips if you guys would want to try it for yourself. You know, these are just usually in my opinion, so it might not work for you, but these usually work for me, and that's how I get the most out of my leg workouts. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along. Okay, so I just did my first working set. I'm doing 225 right now. I know it's not too heavy. I'm not going, I don't want to go overkill, because I did overkill a couple weeks ago and I nearly passed out, but that was the first set of 5. And something I like to keep in mind, especially when I'm doing deadlifts, feet placement. Feet placement for me is always number one. I saw it in a video, I don't remember who it was, but they always said, kind of like in an NFL style, well, not NFL style, because I've seen it like in the NFL combine when they do the vertical jump. How my feet land is where they say that your feet should be during the placement, for your feet placement during the deadlift, and that's how I like to go off of. Even though in the video it might not look right to some people, it's what feels comfortable for me, so it's something that works for me. All right, so that second set was a lot better. I had a 10s to each side, and it felt pretty good, but I felt I was missing something, so time to add some chalk. So I just did my 3rd set, and I just realized that I didn't hit record, so I completely missed that one, but it was a really good set. But I'll get the 4th one for sure. Something I also like to keep in mind, well, by the way, that 4th set was really good. I felt really great, and I'm ready for that 5th one. But something I like to keep in mind, especially when I'm deadlifting, and actually the owner here, Brad, the owner of the gym, he actually gave me this advice, and I always use it, and I've heard it a lot, but whenever you're holding the bar, I've always heard, keep it as close to your shins as possible. That's part of good form. Even if, you know, making your shins bleed and stuff, you know, little things that I've heard like that. But I've also read in other things, somewhere on, I think it was a YouTube video, that you don't actually have to keep it like on your shins, like, you know, dragging it and making yourself bleed and all that. But as long as you're keeping it close the whole way up, as long as it doesn't go forward, that's how you can maintain a good form. And that's something I always keep in mind, and it works for me. So it might work for you guys if you guys want to give it a try, and let me know how that works for you guys. Set 5 was a success. That one felt great. So I'll definitely say it was a great deadlift today. Great deadlift session. And although it wasn't my heaviest, it felt great because last week I did 3 plates for my last set of 5, and I about passed out on that 5th rep. I like blacked out as soon as I got up, but it's all good. Today feels great. Now we got our last few workouts. I'll check what's next. Okay, so the good news is I actually don't have to walk too far to do my next workout. I just got to go right there to the hack squat machine. I know I can do regular hack squats, but I've never actually done a real hack squat with a barbell, and I figured it's more convenient, especially having this machine around. And even then, it still kicks my ass. I have to do 4 sets of 6 to 10 on this one. I'm gonna go fairly heavy, about 180 pounds, so this one's gonna kick my ass. And then after that, I got the I think Romanian deadlifts, followed by calf raises, and then hamstring curls to finish it off. And then we're gonna be doing some HIIT and maybe some abs, and call it a night. So I'm a little bit mad now because a couple weeks ago, when I came back from that trip to Texas, I realized I lost my Bose headphones, and they're like $350. So yeah, I'm gonna get some hate for that. So I ended up buying these at the airport, like 30 bucks. I've only had them for 2 weeks, and they're already breaking on me. So I'm just like, crap, I need to buy a new pair of headphones. I'm just not sure which ones to buy because I don't want to spend $350 for another pair of headphones that I shouldn't have lost to begin with. But that's my bad. But I just did the last set of hack squats, and that one felt really, really great. I upped it to 200. I was doing 170, then 180, and I was feeling really light, which is weird because it usually feels heavy. So I did 200, and that felt great. Now we're on to the Romanian deadlifts. So we're actually doing front squats. Now, front squats is one of my weaker points when it comes to different types of squatting, just because I haven't really done them. So I've been practicing them lately. I go kind of light, so feel free to laugh at me or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the front squats, and then we'll be doing calves and then hamstring curls. So front squats, I know I mentioned earlier, was my weaker point. I'm doing 4 sets of 10 to 12, and I just did my first set, as you guys saw, and I struggled, and it's only 25, so yes, I feel embarrassed, but I'm learning, I'm practicing. But I don't know what it is. I know there's 2 ways of doing front squats. Some people like to do this thing, I don't know what it's called. I like to cross my arms. It just feels more comfortable. The other one kind of feels weird on my elbow, on my wrist. I don't know how people don't say it hurt. It doesn't hurt. Or how people say it doesn't hurt. For some reason, it hurts when I do it. So I stick to crossing my arms, and that feels more comfortable. But shoot, for 4 sets of 10 to 12, it's exhausting. Super exhausting, but it's got to get done one way or another. So that second set felt a lot better. I can feel it in my legs this time. I noticed the difference from the first set to the second set. The first set, it was more of just get the set done. So I wasn't really controlling the weight like I should. It was more of a matter of just as fast as I can, get it done. So I switched it up the tempo a little bit on the second set. Control the weight and control the form, correct the form. And I felt the burn on my legs more. So that second set felt a lot better. Kicked my butt. So hopefully I can keep that tempo the same for the third and the fourth set. Okay, so I finished my fourth set on front squats. It got real sloppy towards the end, but I will say I gave it my all on those last reps. So it was a little bit half-assed, but I made sure I got them. And I can definitely feel it. I feel like I'm dying right now. But it's working, so time for the next thing. Okay, so the next workout is gonna be seated calf raises. So I'm gonna be doing 5 sets of 10 to 12 on those, and I'm probably gonna be doing them with 35s, and then kill my calves, because my calves are a really weak point of mine. They look real tiny. I have super tiny calves, so I can't help it, but they've got strength. They got strength, they just don't show. I switched to my LG G4. It's a spare phone I have. I switched just because my iPhone was running at 10% and I use the LG for music, so I figured switch it up, use the iPhone for some music, and then record with the LG. So it should be shooting in 4K. I'm not sure. That's what I put the setting at, but I don't know with these older phones. But I was doing the seated calf raises and I did the first set. Feels good. And a little thing that I like to keep in mind, I keep saying that a lot throughout the whole video. It's really repetitive, but something I like to remember, or that I think of when I'm doing calf raises, and I saw Christian Guzman mention it in a couple of his videos when he does calf raises, that go all the way down with your heel, like when you're going down, go down all the way, hold it, and go up slowly, squeeze when you get to the top, squeeze on that calf muscle as much as you can, and then on that negative, control the weight down slowly, and that's where you'll feel the most burn, and that's where you get the most progress from. It's all about controlling the form and not so much ego lifting, because I struggled with a lot of ego lifting for, I think, the first year of my weight training, but I think that's something almost everybody that's new at working out goes through, so it's totally natural, but that's something I like to keep in mind. I'm so tired. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just that tired. I'm just like out of it. But I'm just excited to get to that hit session, because I feel like my weight loss is kind of stopped a bit. I was trying to find the right word. Kind of like slowed down, and I need to speed it up a little bit more, especially since I'm, I think, 3 weeks out from the end of the summer shredding contest. And although I want to compete in the future, I'm not competing this year. I'm hoping to compete next year. I get an idea of what my body should look like next year, because I'm starting to see results that I didn't think I would ever see. And even though I know I talk about Christian Guzman a lot, and it seems that I've heard people say I worship him. That's the reality, that that I'm all about him and all this kind of stuff. And it's just a bunch of BS that doesn't really get to me. It's just annoying hearing it. But it's someone I look up to and someone that I've learned a lot from. So I can honestly say I'm grateful to him and everybody in that Alpha Elite family, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know the things that I know now, and I wouldn't have had the guidance that I have now. So I can honestly say thank you to Alpha Elite family if they ever see this video, and especially to Christian for teaching me a lot of what I know and guiding me in where I'm at today in my programming wise and workouts and all that stuff, especially nutrition. I have learned a lot about nutrition, and it's definitely going to take me a long way, so no complaints. No complaints, and we're on to the last and fourth set. It's time to do some cardio, and we're out of here. And before I do that, gotta fill up the water, drink a little bit before I start. Not a whole lot, because I don't want to throw up or get sick or anything, but just a little bit. And then do my HIIT session, and we are out of here. So I just finished my HIIT session and I realized that the phone stopped recording. I'm not sure if it got too hot or ran out of space, but I finished my HIIT session. And normally what I like to do for my HIIT session, especially the Stairmaster, sorry for the music, let me turn that off. I'll just lower the volume. My bad. So what I like to do is 2 minutes of warm up. Slow pace, not too fast. And then once I hit that 2 minute mark, you do 20 seconds, give your 100% effort, and then once those 20 seconds are up, slow the pace down. Small jog for 40 seconds, and that's one round. You do that for 6 rounds. Forgot to put the extra finger, but do that for 6 rounds. And then once you do your 6 rounds, you do 3 minutes of cool down. Kind of what you did for the warm up, but you're just cooling down, and then you're done. Some people like to do a lot more rounds, but me personalized for my program that I'm doing with CG, he's got me doing 6 rounds, so I do my 6 rounds and then I'm done. That was my first session of HIIT for the week, so I got another one tomorrow. And then I already did 2 sessions of low intensity at the beginning of my week, so I am done for today, and I'll probably do a physique update in a few, and we'll see. Currently, this is the physique update, my front, side. I know my triceps aren't, defined as much as I want them to. I'm 16 pounds lighter, so it's quite a difference from when I started. I'm a little bloated from all the water and food I've had today. Here's the other side, chest. And yeah, this is my most current physique update as of 3 weeks out, and hopefully by the end of the 3 weeks I'll look a lot better. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. That was it for today's workout. A good leg workout and a good HIIT session and a small physique update. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me some feedback in the comment section. Anything you guys would like to see in the next video. I hope you appreciated, guys, the pointers that I gave out here and there. If you guys want to use them in your own workouts, feel free to do it. Let me know how it works for you guys. I'd really love to know, and yeah, I love the feedback. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, like it, comment, and I hope you guys have a great week.